Hi, my name is Chantelle. I'm a beauty photographer based in Sydney, and this is Underexposed. I started off drawing. I used to draw a lot of beauty illustrations and portraits when I was growing up, and I quickly moved from drawing to makeup artistry. And from there, I picked up a camera and started photographing my makeup work, and quickly realized I couldn't do both, so I gave up makeup and continued on with photography. Haven't looked back. First started taking photos, I tried to do everything. I became obsessed with the medium. I did events, I did weddings and portraits, literally everything. And I sort of narrowed it down to fashion photography and a portraiture, I guess. As I was trying to pursue fashion photography, I realized I didn't know what to do with the rest of the body, like the feet and arms. I was I just really want to just focus on the face. Realized that, hey, maybe I can just focus on this as a career and just focus on beauty photography. So it was just me and my camera, model. I would sometimes do the makeup and would just be photographing outside. And I learned how to just use what I had at the time to create beautiful portraits and make sure that the makeup was the most flattering. So I had been doing it for maybe 5 or 6 years, pretty much shot everything outside, and I decided, now's the time that I should learn studio lighting. I went to Raffles College of Design and pretty much learned all that I could about studio lights and continuous lights. And I was basically trying to recreate my natural light beauty portraits with either storyable or continuous. You go through seasons in photography where there'll be a quiet period, and then there'll be periods of just non-stop. You don't even have a chance to breathe. But it's in those quiet moments where I think it's really important to shoot as much as you can, testing with agency models or makeup artists, hairstylists, building a team that you're comfortable with to create, beautiful work. Because those images that you create in those quiet times are what keeps you going for the next few weeks or months or whatever, and just sort of keeps you front of mind for potential clients that are looking at your work on Instagram or social media. With the studios, I really wanted to just have my own professional space, and I try to make sure that all my clients come here to shoot whenever I've got something on. That usually means that we can pre-light the night before and not have to scramble in the morning. If you've lit things correctly, it can make your life a whole lot easier in post, which is the other aspect of photography, especially commercially, trying to make sure that the skin tones are even and there's not too much texture in the skin. Otherwise you're spending 2, 3, 4 hours even on a single image. I tend to photograph models with bigger facial features because I feel like the makeup will stand out a lot more on them. So models with bigger lips or higher cheekbones, just so that product is really visible and the audience can see what we're trying to sell or promote. I think it's important to set aside some time to test where you can showcase that creativity, because at the end of the day, that is what is going to get you your next set of clients. After a while, and especially when you're just shooting beauty, it gets really, really repetitive and you kind of get a little bored. So I always find that once I'm able to sort of just break out of that repetitiveness and just do something completely different and in my own vision, then it just reignites that passion again and I'm able to keep going.
Bigger.